I love Chelsea Green, but I did not love this episode of SmackDown. Now, kicking the show off, we had Jade Cargill vs Alexa Bliss. A lot of people have been saying that Alexa doesn't take bumps, and in this match she did take quite a few. Now, I'm still not sold on Jade. I still do think she's lacking in terms of her in-ring ability, but in the end she did pick up the W. Now, after the match, she attacked Alexa and she gave her a Jade on the steel chairs. This match wasn't anything special, so I would give it a 6.5 out of 10. Now, after we got The Miz vs Axiom, which was actually a pretty good match. Axiom is from Spain, so of course he picked up the W, and he was showed off greatly in this one. He of course picked up the dub in the end, and I would give this match a 7 out of 10. And then we got our usual dose of MFTs. We got Royskis and Damian Priest versus the MFTs. Now, Damian did get pinned in the end, which I think was terrible, so I'm hoping that he turns heel, and I'm hoping that at SummerSlam we get Royskis versus Damian Priest. I also hope he kills R-Truth, and I hope that the tag team division is gonna be slowly but surely built up and up and up, because this division is in the mud. If you remember, at the Royal Rumble we did get a tease of the feud between Damian and Royskis, and I think they could have a killer match between the two. Now, R-Truth did come out for the same, but he got fucked in the throat by Solo Sikoa, so the MFTs did pick up the W. Overall, I would give this match a 6 out of 10. Now, it did feel like on this episode there was quite a few wrestling, which I did like. It really felt like from the start we had like 4 matches in a row, which I thought was great. And then we got Sami Zayn versus Matt Cardona, which was actually a good match. Like, this was a great professional wrestling match. Sami hit a great chop and Cardona hit a great dropkick. The fans added a lot to this match because a lot of them were cheering for Sami Zayn, but also a lot of them were chanting for Matt Cardona, so I'm happy that Matt has gotten more and more over since he's returned. I love Matt's broski boot. We did have a little sequence of reversals, so I was a big fan of that. Now, in the end, Sami Zayn did win this match, and I would give this match a 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was probably the second best match of the night. Big Dick Trick declared himself for the king of the ring. And then we got Carmelo versus Ricky Saints. This rivalry really reminds me of Carmelo versus Andrade from 2024. I don't know why. This match did end up in a double count out, so I think moving forward we are gonna have more and more matches of these two, and I hope we get a triple threat with Trick for the US title, and I hope that one of them wins the title. I would love for Melo to get the title back, or for Ricky Saints to win the title. Now, this match was good, but again, as I said, it did end up in a double count out, so I would give this match 7.75 out of 10. I think it was the match of the night. And then the main event match was Chelsea Green versus Nia Jax. Now, Chelsea Green picked up the W, which I'm a massive fan of. Now, this match wasn't anything special, but in the end, Tiffany Stratton did come out and she did help Chelsea, and this tag team is gonna be super fun. Now, in the end, I think it's gonna result in Tiffany Stratton turning heel on Chelsea Green, and I think that Chelsea's once again gonna win the Women's US title, and I hope that this time she's gonna be wrestling more, because I really do think she's incredible and she is getting more and more over. Like, the people in Spain were super really behind her, so I think she could be a great baby face, and if she doesn't turn baby face, I think she could be a great heel Money in the Bank holder. So the current agenda is Chelsea Green for 2026 Money in the Bank. If you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, go to my hero to support me, and peace.